want me to say?
Shut up, we're live. Hello, welcome to Inside In, Livin, Vida, Lockdown. Welcome to the #1 funny chat show on the YouTube. It is me, your boy, Rob Mulholland. I'm here with some awesome comedians today. As ever, we're going to have a bloody good natter. It's going to be a laugh. You know what this show is. We can't go outside. We've got nothing to do, so we're filling our time by mucking around. Hooray! So with me today, I will introduce my guests. We have, right next to me here, we have got, yeah, I know, my intros are weird, Staunty. And right next to me, we've got Adam Staunton.
Hey, hello.
Down below me, we've got Eshaan Akbar.
Trust you to put the Asian guy right down below you.
Right beneath me, where you belong. Although we clearly have not ranked people on order here, because down at the bottom under here, we have, coming straight from the Tower of London, it's the Honourable Tom Houghton.
Hello. I actually am not in the Tower of London at the moment.
Oh, are you in your summer home?
I've gone to our family home in the country.
Of course you've got out of the city and straight into the countryside.
Absolutely.
Tom, have you ever had to look up at people before?
I've lied on the floor once or twice. Like, when I'm getting a massage, something like that, maybe.
When the air
I'm sure you've been woken up.
Yeah, when I get woken up by the swan that flies in and flaps on my face.
There is a very clear class divide on this episode. Now, I don't mean to cast aspersions, Staunty, but you are scum like me, innit?
Are you just basing that purely on the accent, though? Or the fact
Yeah,
that
a bit.
I'm
Yeah. And
Okay.
also, you know, everything I know about you, mate.
I mean, I am skinned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like we all especially are currently due to, you know, our entire careers fucking off.
Well, you're a YouTuber now, so you should still be making something.
I am a YouTuber, mate. I'm making fuck all, and like everything that I do make is being given to the Trussell Trust because I'm a bloody good egg, and also it's because my girlfriend's paying the bills.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I've got a sweet settlement. She can still work. She's a software developer, so she's just downstairs doing actual work while I shout at my mates on the internet.
Wow, she does software developing and you can't even get your sound effects to work.
I know, man. This is it. Like, and I keep asking her for help, and she's just like, "No, you fucking figure it out yourself."
Did you have an arranged relationship? Because it sounds like your parents chose someone much better than you for you.
Yeah, man. I have shagged my way up the class ladder massively. Like, I have fucked my way out of the gutter on this one.
Good one.
Honestly, her dad was absolutely like, obviously, like, right, I've got a bit of a thing for posh girls, right? I fucking love a posh girl, and like their dads are always so disappointed to meet me, right? Because I'm nice, you know, but like no one sends their daughter to private school in the hopes they will end up with a Yorkshire comedian.
Yeah, it's literally like they brought the caretaker home, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
You should have seen the contempt with which Tom said that as well.
I know, the caretaker. It's like Good Will Hunting without the brains. It's like if all he could do was dick jokes. I've got a chalkboard just with a massive cock and balls drawn on it that I'm stood in front of.
I think. Do you think that that's the thing though? Because I've always quite had a thing for chavs.
Right, yeah.
I was really looking forward to hearing how Tom describes people.
I know, I was waiting for that word.
So it's just a sort of, not the grass is always greener, but it's a sort of want what you can't have.
Yeah, there's an element of that. Like for me, because I grew up in North Yorkshire. Like I grew up near Harrogate, right? But I was in the town down the road.
That's very nice.
Yeah, Harrogate's lovely. It's really posh. And like,
but you were in the town down the road.
Yeah. My town's absolutely beautiful. That's the thing. I'm from like it's beautiful.
Blackpool.
Yeah. No, like, I'm from a beautiful little market town, but it's just got like a bit more of a scummy edge to it. And I grew up on the one council estate, and but all the girls who went to the schools in Harrogate were fucking amazing. And like, you know, they had like their uniform was incredible. They all had their own teeth. Then like everyone at my school had like skin like newspaper. You know, it was like so like I saw these like glowing posh girls. I think my whole childhood. I think it had a deep lasting effect on me. Like yeah, I've ruined my life with posh girls. Although this one's good. She's great.
The amount of nets you must have gone through as a kid.
How about you, Staunty? Where on the class ladder would you say your penis tends to point?
Oh yeah, I just shag anyone. I'm definitely skint. I am not that bothered about accents. I like the Northern Irish accent. That's nice.
Yeah, that is good, man. I like that. Like I said, I like a range of accents on girls. Don't get me wrong. It would never fully put me off. Like it would take a lot to fully knock me off. But like posh girls have always been particularly my thing. Tall, posh, and blonde. Oh yes, please. How about you, Eshaan?
Have you got a posh girlfriend?
Yeah, I've got a really posh girlfriend. Like she's like first generation posh. Like she went to private school, but her parents are dentists from Bolton who've like made good. So that's the sweet spot of posh I've found.
It's called new money.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The kind of people that Tom thinks are scum.
So well, they've been ruining Ascot. I'll tell you that.
How about you, Eshaan? Where do you tend to lie?
Well, I'm just going to reflect firstly. You said your preference is always tall, blonde, and what was it? Tall, blonde, and
posh.
Yeah, so strictly non-ethnic. That's how.
Yeah, that's the number one criteria. Yeah. 100%. No, like my dick is very much yeah, that's true. I don't like my dick is very much an equal opportunities employer, right?
Yeah,
I have never turned anyone down on the basis of race or sexuality. Or gender or disability or looks or personality. Yeah, I'll fucking bang anyone. It's fine.
My situation is a bit odd, right? Because my mum came from a very posh family.
Yeah.
She was the first in 4 generations of her family not to go to university.
And honestly, on the phone, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between you and Tom.
Well, yeah. But when I went to school, although I went to a private school, albeit on a scholarship, my dad was a minicab driver for much of it. So I had a really weird existence of being like, my dad is trying really hard to play to the stereotype of being a Pakistani guy who can only drive a minicab.
Wow.
Why?
Hey, no, that's not fair. You can also run corner shops.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's the Patels. Not
sorry, mate. You don't want to step on their territory. Yeah.
No.
Although, to be fair, it's it'd be normally Indians stepping on Pakistani territory. Am I right?
Yeah, am I right, guys? Okay, Kashmir, that belongs to us.
Yeah, man. Like getting in with the geopolitics jokes. I know this shit. Right, so we have some regular features on this bullshit excuse for a show, right? Like it is honestly right. Try coming up with features during an apocalypse. It's difficult, but this is the favorite of the regular viewers, right? This feature is called "Do you have any weapons near you?" Right? Someone is attacking you right now, right? What weapons do you have near you in the vicinity that you could fend someone off with?
I mean, I'm straight away saying that I'm very sad I'm not in the Tower of London.
In the tower, you would absolutely smash this. A little tripod and a glass for Eshaan. It's not bad. What have I got today?
And I've got a big I've got a big tripod as well.
You've got a big tripod. I fucking hear it. I hear you, mate.
I've got a big tripod as well.
Yeah, big tripod. It's not bad.
I've got a really freaky bar.
Oh, mate, so just trying to fucking freak people out. Like, look at this. Whoa.
Yeah, honestly, I've been stoned and looked at this and just gone down like a hole.
I bet, man.
It looks like what you've done is you carved the faces of all your ex-girlfriends on that.
It wouldn't be this many. There's way too many faces. But this is what I'd use.
Oh, Tom, that is the most upper-class weapon I've ever fucking seen. What are you going to do, throw a fucking doily at them?
Victoria Sponge.
It's all I've got is loads of throwing crockery.
Throwing
So like good China, you've got
Tom's gonna move the Victoria Sponge away and then pick up the cake standers.
Guys, can we let's not do a burglary, shall we? Just settle down to some nice sandwiches. That'd be lovely.
That's all I've got.
No, it's not bad, man. If you were in the tower, I know you'd be whipping out like antique swords. You'd come back in a suit of armor, all that shit.
A cannon.
Our current leader in this game is Simon Lomas, who had a crossbow, a machete, and a deactivated handgun.
I saw that.
I'm amazed that that's all he had.
Yeah, well, that's all he showed.
It's only just the fact he wasn't born in America that stopped a school shooting there, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Simon Lomas absolutely fits the profile of a school shooter, doesn't he?
He was such a shy person who kept to himself.
Yeah. He's shy. He's shy and he keeps to himself, but he's got he's also like brutally savage, isn't he? He's just like the most cutting, witty. Like he's just got that like hardness to him because he's grown up in like I don't know if you've ever Tom, have you ever seen where Simon Lomas grew up? It would shock you that this place exists.
Probably in documentaries or something.
Yeah,
not in like
Ashton-under-Lyme, right?
Not even a Channel 4 documentary, a Channel 5 documentary.
Yeah. Totally, man. Like honestly, like the first time I picked up Lomas from his place, I was like, oh shit, okay, right. He's from Ends. Like, in Ashton, like he lives on this tower block. And obviously he's like little and skinny and like shy, but that's why he's such a fucking savage. He's been getting grief his whole life and he's just been tooling up ready for it to go down. He is ready. Yeah. I would not fuck with that boy.
He's awesome. I love him.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of time for Simon Lomas. Yeah, very good guy.
All right, well let's all get
Lomas. All joking aside, though, he's a bloody good guy.
I think you've just got a new feature there, Simon Lomas appreciation.
Yeah. Everyone's going, no, he's really nice, isn't he? And he does really funny jokes. Fuck off, Lomas. I think he's a little bitch. There you go.
It's lovely. It's amazing how nice people are to you when they find out you've got a crossbow.
Yeah, this is it. Now that we know he's fucking packing, suddenly he's a lovely, lovely bloke. Right, so let's talk through your lockdown situations. Right, let's find out like who are you locked down with, where you are, like how's it going generally. Like Eshaan, who are you with?
I'm with my dad.
Just your dad, just you and the dad.
Yeah, me and my dad in the house. He's a paramedic. He's 60 years old. He's also diabetic, and he's still working on the front line and taking overtime.
Guys, come on!
Oh wow!
Come on. For our NHS, right? I'm still clapping for the NHS. I'm not having any of these few. Sorry to cut you off, Eshaan. We will get into that more. But have you seen there are more claps?
Never mind, you're very sick, Dad. I've got a point to make.
No, but like we need to wind in the fucking claps, right? The first one was amazing. The clap for the NHS, the first one was genuinely that made me well up. It was a beautiful like moment. The second one, the clap for carers and key workers and the NHS, dog shit. Did you see someone try to start clap for kids yesterday? Right, it was going around Twitter. Clap for kids at 3:00. Oh yeah, they're the fucking heroes in this situation.
I'm not allowed to clap for kids anymore.
Hey Rob, you got to just calm down. In a couple of weeks, it's going to be claps for live streamers, and you're absolutely
then I'll be all over it, mate. Then I'll be outside basking in the applause. Thank you very much.
Everyone trying to live stream the clapping, but it freezes.
Yeah, you're welcome for the content. Right, so Eshaan, you're with your dad anyway. So he's a paramedic still on the front line. So fucking
he's on the front line. He's also having to do overtime because a lot of his, let's call them white colleagues, are off.
Right. Okay. The part timers, the shit houses.
No, but people are taking time off, so I do worry about him a bit. But
yeah, of course.
It's a pretty sweet deal, you know. When he does night shifts, he likes cooking during the day, and when he does a day shift, I cook during the day. So we kind of mix it up between us.
That sounds pretty wholesome, actually. Sounds like quite a nice lockdown.
Yeah, it's quite a nice lockdown on the whole. Pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
And I live in suburban London, so I've got a garden. I've got a park nearby, and I get to go for walks and everything. So
yeah, that's not bad. As lockdowns go, that's not too bad.
Listen, I was a white guy when this lockdown started. I've had so much tanning by going outside.
Yeah, Eshaan's real name is actually Ian Adams. Staunton, so where are you at, mate? Have you gone to your family's summer home as well?
No, they don't have one. They have a home for all of the year.
For all seasons.
Home.
It's an all-season home.
For all seasons?
Did you say you're at the Four Seasons?
4 seasons, yeah.
Where do you live? A mobile home?
No, I'm just in my flat with my girlfriend.
How's it going? Is it all right? Did you live together previously to this?
Yeah.
How long have you lived together for?
Oh, I can't remember. I honestly don't know what day of the week it is. I really don't. I've lost count of days. I'm not even exaggerating. I do not know. I just think, what's the point in caring?
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
Here's the key question. Has your sex life dried up? Because mine has with my dad.
No, me and your dad still fuck quite a lot.
Okay. That's where he's going to get COVID from, isn't he? That's where he's going to get it from.
Yeah,
it's not a necessary trip.
What I would say is,
I only fucking wearing this.
What I would say is, don't open any post addressed to your dad. It's just a little jiffy bag full of jizz.
Who knew the Muslim household would be scared of a package coming into it?
Man, this crisis has really turned the tables, hasn't it?
I'm glad you said that, Eshaan.
Yeah. Why do you think I bring Eshaan on? Because he says all the racist shit I want to.
Yeah.
So, Tom, you were at your summer home. Who are you with? Who in the family's with you?
I am with my mother and my father, and they're yes, it's all very good. I mean, it's very nice. It's like our family, but I've got a garden, I've got a stables, I've got a few fields, so I'm all happy.
Yeah, we weren't worried about you, Tom. Like, I'll be honest, of all my mates during this crisis, you are the last one I've thought of when it's been like, oh, who might be in trouble? Who might need some assistance?
I say that, but Prince Charles got it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
He's significant. Like, he can get it. He's older as well, so fingers crossed with him. But
can horses get coronavirus? You know that tiger did in America.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
We've still got you, Tom.
I don't know. I don't know. I know that. Well, it said the first tiger's just got it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's from Joe Exotic. Like, he got it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been watching that. But I mean, I'm no vet. I don't know if tigers and horses are in the same species. I don't think they are.
I don't think they are the same species. No. I think we can. Like, I'm not a vet either, but I'm gonna put my neck on the line and say a horse and a tiger is not the same thing.
I want to live in a parallel universe where Tom, throughout his childhood, thought a horse was just a massive cat. You know, I quite like that as an idea.
Kitty, kitty. That's like someone stood at the end of the Grand National, just shaking a box of treats.
That cat's got a massive dick.
Did you see there was a budget like knockoff zoo that was somewhere in England where they just they got things like dogs and they just spray painted them like tigers and stuff.
Yeah,
and they were operating for ages. Just
I don't know if they were operating for ages. I think you might have added that bit on it. I think people sussed it fairly.
It was ages. It was ages.
Several years.
Was it a town down the road from Harrogate where Rob's from?
We did have a zoo.
Yeah.
Actually, Knaresborough, where I grew up, there was a zoo. Knaresborough Zoo, right? It closed down in the early 80s, so I never got to see it. But it closed down after a lion escaped and walked down the high street. That's genuinely true. Yeah. I mean, I say it's genuinely true. I got told this in the pub in Knaresborough, so it might be
because that sounds like possibly one of those what wives' tales, everyone's heard the story of the stag group or the school bus who nick a penguin.
Yeah.
That when everyone's had that story.
There was a zoo. There definitely was a zoo. I've seen I used to have a Knaresborough Zoo badge.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it definitely existed. But the lion down the high street may have been exaggerated. Thinking about it now, but print the legend.
Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm up north at home, and I've got my mum and my dad. My dad is currently writing an article about morale for it was going to be for the Times, but it's now for the Telegraph. Right. My mum is doing Joe Wicks, but she can't do most.
Literally, okay.
My mum's banging Joe Wicks. Yeah.
Fucking hell! I bet that is an athletic shag.
Your dad writes an article about morale.
You know what? My morale has been very much raised by the recent cucking sessions.
That Joe Wicks is bloody fit, isn't he? Jesus.
Yeah, I bet he goes like a fucking train as well. That guy,
I had no idea. I didn't know my wife could squat like that.
So what are you saying?
The Joe Wicks thing.
Sorry.
Have any of you tried the Joe Wicks thing?
Nah.
Look at me. No.
I am working out, but I'm doing my own thing with weights like a man.
All right.
Not
Vulcan.
Yeah. Ishan's been trying the new Sarah Lee exercise regime.
Sarah Lee.
What are you saying there, Tom?
My mum's got a little trampoline as well. She does this thing called boogie bounce.
Is this
the most
Joe Wicks' moves? Yeah.
It's the most sort of middle-class, middle-aged woman activity where they all go and get trampolines and do it in front of the TV and just sort of bounce.
I'll be honest,
she can't do half the movements though because she's got two artificial hips. So
Joe Wicks knocked him out. But yeah, that does sound like. To be honest, if there's a live stream going of your mum bouncing on a trampoline, I'm fucking there, mate. I'm on that.
One of the fake hits came from Germany, and the other one came from England.
Oh, so guess which one's broken?
Well, guess what my dad calls the Channel Tunnel. That's the joke in my house, and it's filth.
Excellent work.
I love a dirty toff, you know. Like this is it, like posh people. As much as they have destroyed the world for all of us. You're fucking great company.
Yeah, you are wonderful company.
Just posh people in general. Not him. Just posh people in general. Nice. Yeah.
Well, thanks.
I met Tom's parents in Edinburgh, and they were two of the most delightful people I've ever met. They were just wonderful.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah. Good. Well, there you go. Doesn't it sound lovely being very, very rich? Fuck me.
What I like about Tom, though, what I really like about Tom is that even though he's rich, he's never like shy about it. He's just like, no, this is me. I'm rich. I'm posh.
Yeah.
And I really think that sounds. And I
exactly. I totally respect that. Like, I totally respect that. It's only the people who pretend not to be that piss me off.
Exactly.
Like, you can't Tom can't change the fact that he essentially fell out of a quail's egg. Like,
the Channel Tunnel.
The Channel Tunnel. Sorry.
Whale tunnel.
It's what I love about you two as well, is that you're skint as fuck. It's really, really great.
Really gives you perspective on your life, doesn't it?
Only one of those results in me starving to death.
Yeah. That's true.
So, we've all been down like a few weeks now. Like, where was the last place you went out before this? Where was your last normal, non-government sanctioned one exercise a day? Where was your last day before you went full lockdown?
Who's that question?
Just
to?
Fucking any of you, mate. I don't know how much you guys need me to hold your hand. Just when I ask a question, fucking answer. Like, you can ask your own questions
at the same time, and no one's ready. So as the host, you're supposed to be directed who answers.
Fine. Not you, then, Staunton.
You're not a natural leader, are you, Rob? But
I never asked to lead. Right? I'm just the person who has the computer that is capable of streaming. That's all that it is.
Semi-capable.
Semi-capable. I was having some tech issues before, but we'll start with Eshaan then. We'll go round. Go around the group. Put your hands up when you want to talk. Eshaan, where was your last day out, man?
My last day out, I actually did a gig called Arabs versus Asians.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. What was the police presence like at this? I imagine MI5 were fucking booting the door down.
To be honest, I couldn't tell who the police were and who the women were. But the... it was Arabs versus Asians, and it was a decent gig, and it's just quite a nice idea where you got 3 Arab comedians, 3 Asian comedians. They do a set each. It was quite a nice day, and before that I went to Oxford Circus and shopped for a few things, and then that was it. And then after that Saturday, I was done for.
Yeah,
didn't go out.
Was there a winner in Arabs versus Asians?
Asians won.
All right, have we settled that then now? Are we just closing down the Arab countries? Done.
Asians are... Look, no one goes to Arab countries for their sense of humour, do they? Come on.
Was it
go for oil.
Was it Eshaan?
Child sex slaves, that's why I go.
Eshaan, was it noodle Asians or curry Asians?
It was curry Asians, my friend. Yeah, it was curry. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though.
No, I know what you mean, man. I usually...
Curry Asians against hummus honkies,
Nice.
Well, it's a good job there's no TV industry for us all to get cancelled from. How about you, Tom? Where did you go?
The last thing I did that wasn't sort of home was I was tour support with Milton Jones in
fucking clang.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Yeah, I was with my celebrity friend doing his tour support. Oh, you might have seen him on the telly. Oh, I had his dick in my mouth for 20 minutes. That's why I called tour support.
Very nice guy. Just rang me up, asked me to do tour support. I said, yeah, fine.
I'm actually doing his entire tour.
Not any fucking more.
No, not anymore. Oh no! I tell you what, this year I picked the wrong year to break up with my girlfriend and book a national tour. Now am I saying alone and I can't go anywhere. It's terrible situation.
Yeah, that is bad timing, man. It's like, I'm going to get back on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go play the field a little bit.
The thing. Well, the idea, hopefully, is that during isolation, all the couples will have broken up, so that at the end, there's going to be a plethora of
it's going to be
women
insane.
Who are.
Like, it's going to be insane. Like,
I think there'll be more breakups than baby boomers. I think.
Yeah, there's going to be
there'll be babies, but I think people might go, "Ooh, the world's a bit diseasey at the moment. I'm not gonna."
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of that going about, and like people are like spending time together too much for like too early into relationships as well. Like that's why I was asking how long you'd been living with your partner, Staunton. It's like I find it really funny when someone like there's a few people who have literally like Tony Basnett moved in with his girlfriend this week. And like now they cannot leave the house. So like, you know, I've been speaking to people like that, and it's like that's when it's like, but also like there's relationships that will have been teetering on the edge, just about to like break up, that are now stuck together for however long this is. So definitely like Tinder is going to be a madness after this. It is going to be, because everyone's been cooped up, like everyone's just going to be ready to just like fire dick and pussy in every direction.
Yeah, my mum is so excited.
When she finally gets to go see Joe again.
Yeah. So I was in Newcastle is what I was doing. And Newcastle was all right. The Geordies were being very, very Geordie about it. Do you know what I mean? And then
I found that in Leeds as well. That sort of like, oh fuck it, it'd be fucking fine, you know. We're all friendly folk. We don't stop shaking hands. Like maybe exactly. Do.
But yeah, no. Although it does feel now the country now is being well behaved, right? I think.
I think mainly. I think it's been overreported.
London's probably the worst culprit.
Yeah, as per fucking usual. Oh, what a surprise! London is full of cunts. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah. Well, the few of the bigger parks, kind of Brockwell Park and other places, they're not. I think also because Londoners are so used to living in such cramped conditions, they don't actually know what 2 meters looks like. So they haven't got a clue. They're struggling a bit with that.
And people in London live in smaller, shittier houses, so like they've got more. They want to get out more. But like, what's going to happen is like people in government are like treating it like this is happening everywhere. They're like, oh, we're going to have to change the rules. Change the rules for fucking London, where the cunts are doing this. Like the rest of the country, we've got plenty of fucking space. We're nowhere near each other because we haven't all moved to a fucking like corporate Disneyland fucking shithole in order to chase our shitty dreams that'll never fucking happen, right? So
I should have a word with my dad. He came here like 40 years ago.
Yeah, and how's that working out? He's a fucking like
diabetes.
Yeah, exactly. He's got diabetes off our shitty food. He's having to work as a paramedic fixing us pasty dickheads.
That's really funny.
So yeah, like I hope it doesn't get too bad for like the rest of us. I just hope there's not more rules. I feel like we've got enough rules now. If everyone's just not a knobhead, we're going to be all right. But I do feel for people in London. But you shouldn't fucking live in London. It's a stupid place to fucking live. That's my advice to you. As soon as this is over, leave London.
Advice? How is that advice?
It's advice, mate. Fuck off out of London. That's advice, isn't it? That's as close as...
Where would you go, Eshaan? If you weren't living in London, where would you live?
Well, the government would want me to live in Pakistan. But,
despite you having gone there like once.
Well, yeah, exactly. And it literally only is once. I'd actually move to Manchester, I think.
Yeah, man.
Manchester or York. But Manchester, I think, for comedy is better and closer to the rest of the country. So I probably want to move to Manchester.
Yeah, like York actually geographically isn't too bad. Like Yorkshire's actually pretty good for getting to a lot of places. But there's just fuck all comedy scene. There's a really great tiny comedy scene in York of like a lot of like alternative acts and stuff. But there's not like a lot of pro comedians. There's not a lot of gigs there, so it's difficult. Like a lot of the bigger gigs have closed there as well. Same in Leeds. So I like Manchester is, I think, the best place to be a comedian in the country. Like Liverpool is right up there, to be fair, but like Manchester's just a bit more central, and it's only 40 minutes to Liverpool anyway.
Yeah. So I'll probably Manchester, and my girlfriend lives in Lancaster, which is like an hour away. So I'd probably. Yeah. Oh, actually, Tom, you're a good person to ask this question. Just a side note.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you say Lancaster or Lancaster?
I say Lancaster, actually, I think.
How interesting.
So that is the correct way. However Tom says it, that's how you're going to say it.
I sort of feel like however the people who live there say it, that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, but the people up north, no, but they say tea and not dinner or supper, so I can't.
yeah, that's true.
Like, it does piss me off when you go.
Supper?
Yes, like supper's like in the middle of the fucking night, you daft weirdos. Like,
yeah, supper's just snacks.
Is it?
Yeah, that's when you have some cheese out of the fridge.
Oh.
Yeah, but like there are like.
What? Do you not on a cracker?
We might have
not on a board.
Right,
surely you've got a digestive or something kicking around. So
right. To be fair, I did have some lovely cheese and crackers last night, and my girlfriend pissed herself at how middle class she's made me. Because at one point, I turned to her and said, "You know, this Stilton is exceptional."
What does your girlfriend sound like? I'm curious.
Quite posh. Like, you know, she's from Oxfordshire, so she's, you know, southern received pronunciation.
Okay.
You know, not like Tom posh. I'll ask her after this.
I don't think I sound that posh.
You fucking do. Yeah, you definitely do.
Tom, would you say Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury?
Interesting.
Shrewsbury,
yeah.
Really?
Shrewsbury, yeah.
That's the correct way.
People
isn't it?
in Shrewsbury.
Yeah. But like, I don't like it when people in places are too fucking picky about that. Like, people get proper offended if you don't know the name of their like tiny little shitty town.
Yeah, they're like no, we're called Palestine. Fuck off.
We say the enemy.
You know what I mean? Like, Wales is particularly bad for this. They'll be like, it's Llandudno. I don't care. I don't care what you fucking call it. You know what I meant? You know
I can't make that noise. I cannot make
There's
that
not another
noise.
town 2 miles away called Llandudno. Like, you know what I fucking mean. I'm in Llandudno. I'm here. What do you think I'm talking about? There's no need for this pickiness. Just like, it's because they've got nothing. They've got nothing there. They've got no culture except their weird pronunciation.
That's it.
No, right, Wales can fuck off, right? Whilst we're in lockdown, I'm going to have this, right? Whenever you drive through Wales and they have their fucking road signs in Welsh first, right? Not even everyone in Wales speaks Welsh first. Don't be fucking ridiculous. Yeah. So when you're driving fast at night, when it's raining, because it always fucking is, right? When you go past a sign and it goes like, Farengu, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then underneath it says, dangerous corner. It's like, I need that information instantly. Right, I don't care about your fucking cultural heritage right now. Yeah. I might die.
Every single signpost looks like that countdown conundrum they have at the end.
Yeah, with the solution
and then
underneath.
the actual word on the bottom. Yeah, the solution.
Like, I don't mind having it on the sign, but have it second, right? And I know there's people in Wales who are like, it's going on the sign and it's going first. That's what's happened, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So so anyone watching in Wales. The comment section on this is going to be exceptional. I can't wait. Welsh rarebit, that's just cheese on toast.
Rise. Just wanted to point that out.
What's that, mate?
UK coronavirus deaths rise to 5,300.
Oh, brilliant. Cheers, mate. Thanks. You know, thanks for bringing that into this sanctuary from the outside I've created here. Just straight in. Just bring up the death statistics. Fantastic, mate. Cheers. Has anyone lost a loved one recently? Don't fucking answer that. Jesus Christ.
Pep Guardiola's mum.
Ah, God bless Pep Guardiola's mum. Jesus Christ, lads. I'm trying so hard to not mention that everyone is dying. Let's keep... Right, panic buys.
My auntie's sick.
Oh well, I hope she's all right, mate. I hope she's all right.
Yeah.
So unless she's Welsh, in which case.
That's really funny.
Right, we'll get back on lockdown chat, guys. Right, we'll start with you, Staunty. Right, what was your biggest panic buy? Right, I bought 12 tins of mushy peas when the shit was hitting the fan. I was like, if I'm going down, I'm going down with fucking peas. Right. What was your biggest panic buy?
I'm going down with the ruddiest shit that I've ever had in my entire life. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
I don't panic buy anything. I'm not like a panic buyer. It's just, I don't know, does weed count? I got a lot of that. But,
yeah. That counts. I also did that.
Not food and toilet roll and all that bollocks. No.
Tom's probably sat there thinking you're not a buyer at all. You just go to food banks.
Well, yeah. That is
Yeah, and Tom definitely doesn't buy his own shopping as well. It definitely just arrives. Just like, well, the Ocado was late.
I mean, you're joking, but that's exactly what.
Yeah, no, I also know this is true. Yeah. Did you stock up on anything in particular, though, Tom?
Just stock up on. Not. I think I bought Final Cut Pro.
Right, yeah.
And and downloaded computer games. It wasn't food.
Yeah. Oh, mate, my Steam account took a hammering.
My response in the apocalypse was to give myself entertainment, not sustenance.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible. If I was on like Survivor or something, I'd be terrible. I'd be there with a Game Boy walking around the woods going,
yeah, but this is literally what used to happen in like Victorian times. People like you would be like, I'll go on a bloody adventure. Yes, let's go see some savages. And then that's how Eshaan's ended up here.
Hello.
How about you, Eshaan? Did you panic buy anything in particular?
Well, listen, because I come from an Asian background, we have been panic buying since day one. So we've always had stocks of rice, dal, and flour, 20 kilo bags. Always been there, so nothing's really changed. We don't really use toilet paper because we actually care about our assholes.
No, this is the thing. Like, this is a massive advantage. That like, is it specifically a Muslim thing? The bum pot.
It is predominantly a Muslim thing, but also there are some parts of India that use water to clean their bum holes.
Sure.
And we've got a bum gun.
Right, so you've got a gun rather than the little teapot.
Yeah.
Oh, a bidet.
Yeah. So no, we haven't got enough space for a bidet, dickhead. So we've got.
Do you not have a bidet room?
Yeah.
Well, you just got like a super soaker.
Yeah, a bit like that. There you go. But you pour it down the back. Yeah.
There we go. That's it. But yeah, there's like a little teapot that like Muslim people use, like a little plastic teapot, and it washes your bum. And I'm a big exponent of this. I do think it's a genuinely better method of arse cleaning. Yeah,
it's really good. It just washes it out, and there's no infection. It's really clear. You pat it down with a bit of toilet paper afterwards. But so all the stuff that you guys have been worried about.
Yeah,
we just haven't been. We're just.
You guys are fine. You sorted. Well, fair enough. It's completely passing you by on that. That's absolutely beautiful. Like, what a wonderful.
And the thing is, I said this before. The way I was raised, my parents socially distanced me from my friends anyway, so that was already set. Oh. Everything I've ever had, whatever I need to do at this time, I'm just, well prepared. This is the only way I was ever allowed to make any friendships. AOL.com.
Yeah, so next question is ASL.
So yeah, I'm prepared. I'm doing all right.
Nice one, man. Like, that was the thing. Like, when everyone was like panic buying rice, you couldn't get any rice in the supermarket on the normal shelves. But if you went round the corner to like the Asian foods aisle, there was massive sacks of rice that like white people just had no idea were there.
Yeah. They didn't know you could get rice in 20 kilo bags. Yeah, that's all we've ever bought.
Yeah, they just sat there and
Whenever I see that section in Tesco, though, I just think, you only buy that stuff if you're having like a curry night. You know what I mean?
20 kilos of rice.
Yeah, but Adam, at Eshaan's house, every night is curry night.
Look at me.
That's fun. What's your favourite curry?
A little base station show for everyone.
Oh man, my that is a good question. My favourite curry is a lamb madras, but I'm now vegetarian, and all curries are bullshit now. It's the one thing I miss the most is meat in curries.
The thing is, if you are vegetarian, Indian cuisine is probably one of the best to have.
Yeah, also, I'm not into the lentils. Like this is the thing, right? I'm a pleb, right? I really like the texture of the meat in it, and it's something I really miss. Like, I'm still having nice curries, but it's nowhere near having a lamb curry.
You've actually raised something very important close to my heart, actually, because all these fucking vegans are going on about jackfruit curry. We've been having jackfruit curry since I was a baby.
Yeah, man.
And now you lot have got your hands on it. You're like, I'm going to charge 15. Fuck off.
Yeah, man. Like, look at this face, right? When this guy is eating jackfruit, it has been gentrified.
We ruin everything. I think it's really funny.
It is really funny, isn't it? Whenever white people show up, the rest of the world's just like, fucking hell, it's over, guys. Shut it down. It's lame now.
Everyone's like, oh my God, I'm making flatbreads at home and putting on Instagram, whereas my mum's been making chapati since I was a kid. And it's like, how is this Instagram worthy? Someone please explain.
Mate, Tom is 10 seconds away from making a samosa.
Well.
Yeah, hundreds and thousands of likes. It's so irritating watching people fucking flatbread on Instagram.
Amazing.
Like, we've fucking discovered it. Oh, this is delicious, actually.
Who knew you could make a chapati at home?
Well, it's totally. It's like, yeah. When you see like hipster people like me, we're the first ones in. We get involved. I've been having jackfruit for a while now. When people like me are like buying your things off a slate on an uncomfortable old school chair in an overpriced cafe, it's fucking done.
Yeah, it's all done. Awful. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that's been happening.
Yeah, hold on. Well, yeah, Eshaan was talking about curries. We're three white guys, me, Tom, and Rob. What's like the biggest gift that white people have given, do you think, to the world?
What do you think we've given to the world?
Electricity.
Electricity, yeah, that was us, one of us.
Rail,
the internet, rail.
Feminism.
Was that us? Was that specifically us?
Okay, can I tell you from my perspective what the biggest gift white people is? What the biggest gift white people have given is?
Sure.
White pussy. Sorry.
Can we leave my mum out of this, please?
It is exceptional. It is exceptional.
It's my favourite. What can I tell you?
Right. I've got a question I want to ask Eshaan, right? And it does sound a little bit dodgy.
Brilliant, I'm in.
Listen, everything you say sounds a bit dodgy, to be fair. It's just your accent.
I'll just come out with it then. You know, to you, right? Do white people smell like dairy products? Do we smell like milk and cheese and that?
Good question.
No.
Well,
you smell as bland as your colour is. It's not.
No, but like, isn't the stereotype that comes the other way from Asian people to white people is that we're quite dirty because we don't wash our asses and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Isn't that the sort of stereotype?
It is. The common thing is you don't wash your food and you don't wash your asses.
Yeah, and it's kind of true. It's true.
Like
I use toilet wipes.
On your food.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's better. But we do find my grandmother came here many years ago when my grandfather was doing part of his barrister's training in London, and she went back to Bangladesh and she was like, they're savages. Not only do they use paper on their bums, their toilets are outside. And none of us could wrap our heads around it, you know? So there's a weird cultural divide because sometimes a lot of the stuff that white people have done, we do find very curious. But also not washing chicken, not washing meat, you know, all this kind of stuff is just a bit strange to us.
No, that's fair enough.
I've never washing chicken.
You've never heard of washing chicken?
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Get out the pot and cook it.
Oh, no.
We're not dying though, are we?
Yeah, we're pretty much the dominant species, so maybe we're doing it right.
I don't know. I feel like the Chinese have got something to say about that.
Yeah, we're our time in the sun is over, man.
Yeah, the Chinese is obviously the pivotal of food hygiene. Right, we're in this goddamn mess.
Tell you what, like when all this was kicking off, don't you want to try that batter soup a bit? Because like if it's worth this, it's got to be fucking delish.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's like the pedo argument.
The what?
The pedo argument.
What's that?
Well, you know, it feels really good to do it. That's why I do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't. He's not saying you should, but that's why they do it.
That's why they do it.
That is why they do it. They're not, they're not doing it just to like prove a point. It's because they really love bumming a kid.
Imagine if they were.
You know what this is about. You know what you did.
Yeah. This is about the subtext.
Yeah.
It's actually about 5G. I'm very concerned about it, and this is my way of protesting.
Oh God, all the 5G crackpots.
Oh mate, is anyone here worried about 5G?
No. Well, I don't understand. Why have they waited till 5G to try and fry us?
Yeah,
why can they do it at 4G or 3G? Why 5?
4G is just a defrost setting.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Maybe 4G was washing us as preparation, meat-wise. And then 5G is that 5G, they actually cook us.
Yeah, it is mad. It's like, oh, they're going to kill everyone. It's like, I don't, right. With conspiracies, normally I can sort of like follow the logic back to how they think it might work and how someone might benefit. But I can't possibly see how like a global Illuminati benefits from everyone being dead. Who's there to take money from if we're all dead?
Also, then there's no way no one can have phones. No one will have phones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once everyone's dead, then there's no need for 5G.
There's no network. There's no need for it, is there? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see it all. I did see an amazing video like on Twitter of like some woman like filming some workers as she goes up to them to like kick off with them about like about a 5G. They're putting in cabling She goes up to him, she's like, what are you doing here? Do you work for the NHS? This isn't essential work, blah. And then she's like, oh, you're doing 5G, are you? Do you know, when it goes on, it's going to kill everyone. So when you turn on that switch, bye-bye, mama. Is that what you wanted? And the guy's just like, I just put cable in. This is like the guy's like, 'cause he's just the bloke. He's just the bloke doing the job. He's not the Illuminati.
Do any of you know what has made this different to, like you said, 4G? Like, why did those rumors not come up before?
I think they did. I think they've just got more. I think everyone's at home and it has more time, and I think they've become more prevalent. I think there was probably 4G conspiracies, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure if there'd been a global pandemic then, they'd have blamed it on 4G.
Yeah,
it's
people
just,
are shit up
it's just,
right
it's,
now,
just
isn't it?
it's just the timing, I think.
Yeah, like people are very fucking on edge. There's a lot of like yesterday I went for a walk
And
with my girl.
sorry. The thing is, well, I think just naturally people need to have a reason why something's happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Logically, they can't just it's unlucky it's happened.
It's
they
chaos.
need, but who do I blame? What's going on? People need a focus point of why something.
What's the craziest reason you've heard? Because I've got one up my sleeve. What's the craziest reason?
What
you've
for?
heard?
For Corona?
For COVID.
It's a Joe Wicks promo. That's
It's just a way for Joe Wicks to get more time alone with your mum.
Mum, yeah.
Trampoline salesmen are behind it. People who sell home baking books.
I personally feel that most people just went, all right, it's a bat, all right, and it's some and China eat dog. People seem to pretty easy to go with that.
It really played into my inherent prejudices, so I was fine with the explanation.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's what I've heard, right? So I know some people who are, I was raised a Muslim, but most of you probably know I'm not really practicing at all.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I'm still in WhatsApp groups with some absolute crackpot Muslims. Yeah, you're right, still. Me too, right? And one of the theories has been, they say, brother, if you see the bushfire, if you see this coronavirus crisis, you see how Kobe Bryant died, this means the world is coming to an end. I was like, number one, I didn't know Allah watched basketball.
Yeah, man.
That's new.
And why that one player? Why not Shaq O'Neal?
Yeah. And also, it's because over the last few years, we've given gay people too many rights. Which is,
I've been saying this.
Yeah.
I have been saying this.
First, they caused all the flooding, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then fires.
And now it's this. And it's kind of like, well, that doesn't make any sense, because God could have made a choice of just stopping people being gay, but also there is some logic to it, because this didn't happen when gays didn't have the right to marry. So maybe...
Yeah, but like, they had fuck all rights when AIDS was a thing. Like,
that's true.
They had fuck all rights then. They couldn't do anything, but AIDS was like going mainly at them. Like, you know, it wasn't even like COVID is just like going for everyone. Like, I don't think everyone's nana is gay. I don't think that's what's been happening.
Absolutely mad logic.
Yeah, like, it is incredible. I absolutely, like, I love this though, but like everyone's just, it's what Tom's saying, like, you know, everyone's a bit scared, everyone wants a reason for everything happening, everyone's got a fucking theory, right? Like, I went for a walk yesterday with my girlfriend. We went to like on the Levershulme Loop, there's like a nice walk place. So obviously there was
Is that what you call her?
Yeah, there was a few people there, so everyone's keeping the distance. And my girlfriend, right, she studied like biochemistry or whatever, and she's convinced that like it's not airborne, so like the 2 meter rule isn't important. She's like, oh well, I don't need to walk like that far around people because blah blah blah. And I was like, no one needs to hear your fucking theory right now. No one needs to know what you think you learn on your fucking degree. Everyone's scared. Stay the fuck away from them. And like, what?
They're allowed out once a day. You don't want to hear your fucking theories about where the world's gonna be and while they're on their one fucking hour.
Yeah, exactly. They're just trying to have a nice little walk. Just let them fucking go, right? We'll pass on the other side of the road to make them feel a bit better. We don't need to be doing this.
Tom.
Eshaan, I've done some research in the gay people causing the coronavirus, but also the bat thing.
Bat.
There we go. It adds up. Oh my God.
You can't argue with facts, mate.
You can't. That is fucking science. That is science right there.
I'm putting that in the let's get rid of the Garfers WhatsApp group.
And like,
can you add me as a member? That'll freak him the fuck out. Hello.
It's called NIA. No infidels allowed.
Salam alaikum. Is that right?
Yeah, that's very good.
I'm just going to send him a screenshot of this group chat, and you'll be booted, mate. You'll be out of the group. Look at who you're associating with. What you say, Tom?
No, I can't. There was another. I've lost it. I can't. There was another reason why. That was it. People just thought the coronavirus just happened because Mother Nature was claiming back the world.
Yeah,
that was an amazing one. Like we've been polluting it overly, and it's been capitalism, and we've been raining. And it's only the bushfires went, and the world went. Fucking what the right? Enough of this shit. Killing everyone.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
It's
like the world's got a conscience.
Yeah. It's like, but it's all this thing of just like, the world is reclaiming itself. Like that photo of like dolphins and shit in the canals in Venice, that was bullshit, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was bullshit. And like, I was like, oh well, that's lovely. And then like, 2 minutes later, like my girlfriend was like, that's bullshit. It's like, oh well, thanks for taking that one little bit of joy. Like, one little bit of hope snatched away. Yeah. Honestly, living with a scientist is fucking brutal. Like, there is no room for like hope around here.
That woolly mammoth in Stoke's probably fake as well. Then,
mate, I will believe that to my dying day. You never take that away from me.
Oh! I thought I was talking about a woman from Stoke.
Oh, man.
just a woman.
Stoke is a hell. Like, no matter how bad your lockdown is going, at least you're not in fucking Stoke. I'm pissing everyone off today.
Actually, that's a good question. Where would you not want to be? Which part of the UK would you not want to be?
Ooh, yeah, that's interesting.
I think my mum and dad's house.
Yeah,
mine would be.
I love them, but it's just, I couldn't live with them again.
Yeah.
Especially like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you can't even get out.
I wouldn't want to be in King's Lynn in Norfolk. Fuck me, Jesus.
Yeah, it's not a very brown area, that is it?
It's not even a brownness. Listen, my favourite people are white people. Okay, I like what.
Same.
But King's Lynn, no, Jesus Christ, no chance.
Mate, like there is.
Tom's on his bed.
Oh, hello! It's getting fucking sexy.
It has, yeah. It's a bit.
It's a bit dungeony.
It's quite BDSM-y, yeah. It's quite BDSM-y.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Joe Wicks has had his mum handcuffed to that at some point, definitely.
Oh, God.
He showed us his bed and now we're mocking him.
that is how it will always go. Like, what the fuck were we just talking about before we picked up like that? Like,
the world's reclaiming itself.
Oh yeah, that fucking horse shit. Like, to be honest, like, if the world is going to reclaim itself, it's like, I don't really want it to go like this. I don't feel like, I don't know if that, to be fair, somebody needs to kill us, but like, this seems not fun.
Do you think that this is going to kill everybody?
No.
No, I've already had it. I'm fine.
I think.
But you thought you had Ebola?
I did, right? I did. I was dead. Like, I was dead sleepy, and I had to play computer games for a few days. That's Ebola, innit?
That's smoking weed, Rob.
Oh, right.
That's also how.
I've had Ebola for 15 years now, daily.
That's also how white people experience Ebola. Africans just die. What were your symptoms?
I think everyone dies of Ebola.
Yeah.
I shot out an eyeball.
Which was worse, Rob? Your Ebola or your Corona?
Oh, well, it's tough to say, mate. It's tough to say. They were both big travails for me. But yeah, when I vomited up that kidney during Ebola, I'd have to say that was worse than the slight tiredness and shortness of breath that the Corona gave me.
Can you imagine if you were someone that has experienced both?
Yeah, that's
the odds on
unlucky.
that?
It's like the guy who got hit in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He got hit by the. He was in like Hiroshima's really the first
funny,
one.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
No, it is hilarious. He was in there and like his house got destroyed, but he survived. So he moved to Nagasaki just in time for that bomb to hit there. He survived that as well. It's absolute madness, right? They did.
His car insurance must be through the fucking roof.
Insane. Yeah. Get this though, they took him on This Is Your Life in America, and they brought on the pilot of the Enola Gay who dropped the fucking bomb as one of the people, and just to be like, oh, here's a guy you might want to meet.
Oh wow!
Hey, you remember that when everyone you know and love died? It's like if we met someone who like engineered Corona now and was like, oh hello.
It's like that scene in Dark Knight when the Joker comes and meets Two-Face and he's like, hi.
Yeah, totally.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that is required YouTube watching. If I remember, I will put that link in the description of this video for people to watch because it is one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Because this guy's like, he's Japanese, right? So he's very polite. He's being very nice because he's in public and they're on TV. But like, you can see he's like, this is the last cunt on earth I want to see. He destroyed everything I love. What are we doing?
To be fair though, he's invulnerable, so nothing can happen to him.
Yeah, that is true. Like, that is his superpower now. He got so irradiated in the first one. The second one just bounced off.
Yeah.
But also imagine bringing his grandkids or something, because then he'd be like, "Oh, I survived Hiroshima and Nagasaki," and the grandkids would be like, "Oh, here we go, fucking hell, this one." This
you know that's fucking coming up every fucking Christmas. You're
like being Buzz Aldrin's mate.
Yeah.
Just every time you think you've got a fucking story.
Oh, Tom, you look so sexy.
Yeah,
sorry.
I know, mate. That's too hot.
That was his natural reaction as well.
I'm expecting a little bell to start pinging like we're on fucking Chatterbait.
I was just having a little stretch out, but you're right.
It's a bit much, mate. I like it.
All this talk about Hiroshima, it's getting me really.
Go on, Joe. Go on. Show me your 15-minute workout.
All this talk of Hiroshima wants you to have your own explosion.
Oh my God.
Sorry, God Almighty.
Oh,
it was just there. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Tom's cum is actually the most irradiated substance on Earth. It'll go straight through a fucking lead wall.
My Chernobyl.
Right.
Hey,
fucking
that must have been on tour with Milton Jones.
Own it.
I have actually in Newcastle, and the tour's going to be commencing.
No one fucking knows. No one knows when we go outside.
What's Milton Jones like?
He's really lovely.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if he came on and went, he's a cunt. He's
you know what?
Prick.
It'd be so nice to go, he's an absolute bastard, but he's genuinely one of the nicest guys
how
ever.
true is the no swearing thing?
I've still got over 100 gigs to do with him. So he's really the nicest guy. You know.
How true is the no swearing thing? Because he's Christian, right? So he doesn't swear at all.
Without Christian, he doesn't. Yeah, so I
not even if he like stubs his toe.
He doesn't, but I can't. So even in, like for the warm up, I can't swear or do any sort of. I couldn't even take the. I couldn't say Jesus Christ.
Wow, I would last 10 seconds on this fucking stage, right?
But as he said backstage, he went, I think God will be fine with it, but my audience maybe not. So I was like, fair enough.
Wow, I don't want that fucking audience. Like, you do end up. That's one of the interesting things with comedy. You do end up with an audience that reflects you. Like, people who come to my shows are fucking scumbags. I love them, but they are like awful people. Like, they're all just broke alcoholics, and like you know, you get the audience that reflects you, don't you? Like,
do they have like a scientist girlfriend who pays for everything?
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, that's how we survive.
You've really elevated her job there to. Is she now a scientist?
Yeah, she'd be delighted with that.
I have the same thing because I can't see my audience in the dark.
What about when they laugh?
They don't.
Yes.
Right, guys, very quickly. My dad's about to go to work.
Hello.
He's in uniform. Dad, come say hello to them.
Yes, come on, let's give a round of applause. Yes, hello, mate. How you doing?
Thank you.
Hey,
be safe, be happy.
Yeah, we're all staying at home to look out for you. Yes, awesome. What a dude.
There he goes.
Man, that facial hair is next level good as
well.
Mate,
that moustache is.
Oh man, mate.
That's great.
Like, honestly, like, it is an outrage. Like, Tez Ilyas pointed this out. Like, a white guy won Beard of the Year this year, and it was just like, what award can we fucking win? Like, it's one thing that Asian men are objectively better at, and it is true. Like, you know, it's only an Asian man that makes my beard ever look good. Like, Asian men know beards. I mean, you know, you're looking a little rough at the moment, Eshaan, but, like, you know, it's lockdown.
Yeah, it's lockdown. I haven't retrimmed it, but it's still quite nice and thick.
Yeah, this is it, man.
It's
lustrous.
Lovely.
Yeah. You know, I imagine like.
Look at mine.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's your growth since you were 13.
Yeah. Wow. Jesus.
How
keep growing
long,
it. You might get served one day.
How much growth genuinely is that, Adam?
Like, this is going to sound made up, but honestly, when I have sex, it gets longer. I don't know if it's the masculine, I don't know if it's testosterone or not, but when I have sex, it gets a little bit longer.
How quickly does that happen? Does it happen during the shag it comes out, or is it like over the next couple of days?
I think it's an illusion. The hair just gets erect, like a just a pair of whiskers goes out like this.
It's just like you know, like piss is a good fertilizer. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey Tom, do you ever grow a beard? I've never seen you even with.
Yeah, I've never seen you with any facial hair before.
I'm a wet shaver all the way through. I
You're
once tried
it.
Yeah.
Wrecked. Then I once tried to do it for like there was a charity gig for Movember. Me and the Noise Boys, when I was with the Noise Next Door, we did it. But when we did like 3 months of growth. When we got there, we had to mascara it because none of us could do it. So you just couldn't tell.
Right, wow.
Public school, innit?
So no, it's just, and it's also there's bits that don't, you get bald bits and all that. It just doesn't look good.
The thing is, there is a correlation between private school and beard growth because of soggy biscuit. It kind of stops the.
It comes in patchy. Like I do think like if like obviously I am blessed with a full thick beard. Mine's very ginger though is the problem. I had to trim mine right down because like I was due a beard trim anyway, and then like ginger beards when they go a bit scraggly, like the light will just catch behind it and just like the whole bottom of my chin will just be illuminated, glowing. It's not a strong look.
Just a quick thing back. I just remember the soggy biscuit thing.
Yeah.
We did have soggy biscuit at school.
Yeah, carry on.
Keep going. I've never heard anyone who's actually played it.
I was able to get away from getting involved because I claimed that soggy biscuit wasn't halal. Right? They would just be like,
it wasn't halal.
They'd just be like, oh, maybe. I mean, they don't like gays. I mean, maybe spunk isn't a thing you can. Maybe.
Like, there's a specific rule in the Quran. It's like, thou shalt not covet their neighbour's ox, and then next one, no soggy biscuit.
Yeah.
Keep your jizz on cakes, purely.
Just cakes. People believed anything back then. Jesus
Tom,
Christ.
you must have played soggy biscuit at some point.
Well, the thing is that, so when I was at school, I was quite ugly and I was bullied, so I was never didn't get played.
Sorry,
right, so
never,
like this chat very much.
I was just never popular or attractive enough to ever get invited.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
So I'd just be sent back to my room with just custard creams and broken dreams.
Dry biscuits.
And then left.
Yeah. Party rings. Table for one, please.
Like, to be fair, it is quite hard to stop.
Play it on my own.
Yeah. I lose again.
That's a tragic 14th birthday, isn't it?
Oh.
Like, I do bet, like, at private schools, I bet if you were involved, I bet there would be one kid who, like, was, like, secretly gay and crazy into it. Who's like, last again?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Oh,
hasn't even taken his penis out yet. So, come on, mate. At least
come on,
pretend
mate, play the game. Come on.
At least you pretend you're making an effort.
Yeah, no, I just need to get in the right mood first. You guys start.
There were definitely weird games like that happened at boarding school. Definitely.
What other games were there? What other boarding school nonce games were there?
Yeah, was there like initiation ones?
There was one. I remember Evan's house. They had a thing where every like Sunday they'd all go into the communal showers and there'd be 4 in a team and they'd take a shit in each corner, put their goggles on and have essentially a shit food fight.
Oh my god. Holy shit. So I imagine
and now we run the country.
This is the thing.
Yeah,
these are the people
exactly.
in charge. People flinging their shit around at school. Like, right. So my question is: so was this pre-arranged? So obviously, there's 4 people shitting. You've got to know when
every
it's coming.
Sunday they had
every
a league.
Sunday. What was the food like on Saturday?
I was gonna say you'd be gutted if you had like a tiny shit that day.
Yeah, exactly. Just where it was like pellets.
That's why. Yeah, you got to store up from the tuck shop. Serious planning.
Wow.
I don't know. I didn't ever get involved in the in those fights. I was
You pussy.
I was a very unpopular boy.
Yeah, I know. You're a comedian now. Like, that doesn't mean you were killing it at school. We're one step above. Right, at school, comedians were one step above people who are now magicians.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nothing more tragic than.
You all weren't comedians in school, though, were you?
No.
All the games I had in
hilarious.
school, all the games I had in school were basically initiation games. You're welcome.
Initiations.
But one game.
No puns on this show, mate. No puns. That's one of the
We
rules
played,
on Livin La Vida lockdown.
This was a shower game we used to play. I don't know if you had this, but we did tug of war, but you had a towel between your legs.
Oh, you just like pull it with your hips.
Put it with your hips. Put it.
That's funny.
That is wildly homoerotic.
Opposite. Yeah, but
that's really funny.
You said homoerotic, and Tom was like, "Oh, that's funny."
Exactly. That is the posh sense of humour right there, isn't it?
Yeah. So we did tug of war. We called it tug of war, basically. So
yeah, nice.
We used to have like mass organised fights. Like they weren't like proper fights, but they were like
Keeping
almost. It would, like, and we'd take positions.
Mass organised fight to the job centre. It's just queuing, not an organised fight, mate.
Yeah.
No, it's just the UN would bring a big bag of rice, and then
you guys are so poor. You just be around a biscuit. No mention about coming on it. Just trying to get a biscuit.
Sorry, biscuit.
We're all just looking at the biscuit like, oh, we're all just sniffing it.
Just called biscuit.
Hey lads, do you want to play biscuit?
I haven't got the biscuit this week.
Oh, that's really funny. Clip it. Clip this bit. Clip it.
Yeah, I will do, mate. Yeah, thanks for taking us out of it, Eshaan.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Guys, make sure that you get this on the social media, right? Subtitle it. I'm not fucking subtitling shit at the moment. You can fucking watch with the sound on, you fucking pieces of shit.
Hey, I've got a hearing impairment. I think you should be more sensitive.
I don't give a fuck about people like you. And I do mean your ethnicity.
If you subtitle this for Eshaan, you should just put like Sanskrit. That'd be good.
Do you know what? You could get away with putting hieroglyphics and be like, "Oh, Sanskrit's really pretty." Just do that though. Honestly, I find that so funny. Hieroglyphics every time I speak.
Yeah.
Just bird, eye. Stone tablet, bird eye.
And then a translation in Welsh, but
nobody Welsh is still watching this, mate. I fucking cleared that audience out earlier. Oh, fuck me. Guys, you have damn near killed me today. This has been so much fun. I reckon we should probably round it up at some point because I could chat to you guys for ages. That was so funny. Before we go, I would like you guys to tell people where they can find you, plug your shit, all that sort of stuff, anything you want to shout out. We'll go around. Start with you, Adam Staunton. Let them know where you can find you. The real Mike Carter.
Yes. Thank you.
That's
all trolling to that account, please.
Any complaints about anything you've seen during this episode? The account that's underneath Adam's picture, that's where it needs to go. If you've been offended by anything we've said, it was probably Eshaan's fault. But yeah, send the complaints to @the real Mike Carter, whatever it is. It's on the screen right there. Thank you very much, Adam Staunton.
And I just want to thank you very much. I'll just point out when Mike watches this, I've got nothing against you. I just thought it was funny to piss a random person.
Get the disclaimer in. I don't know what you mean. Send all trolling to Mike
Carter. I
Carter.
don't thinking I'm a cunt. You know what I mean? I'll take the piss, but I don't want people thinking I'm a cunt.
Well, there you go. If you do think he's a cunt, though, send it to the Twitter account on the screen.
That Mike Carter.
That Mike Carter. There we go. That's where we need to send it. If you do think he was being a cunt and bullying a new comedian, what an awful prick. Who would do things like that? Right. Tom, let them know about yourself, mate. Let them know where they can find you.
Well, firstly, I'd just like to say this is the first group decent conversation I've had since the lockdown. So thank you for having me. This has been
no worries, man.
Generally,
I'll be honest.
This is like a little SOS life raft. It's like
yeah, man.
They're little medipack that's flown in to make me sane. So thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Come back on, all of you guys, definitely.
That's what I was angling for. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. Like these are dead fun every day. Like I've been having a blast. So yeah, but thank you, mate. I appreciate that.
No, it's great. I'm at Honourable Tom on social media. Was going to be on tour, but I'm not, so I'm now going to be on Tinder. So
you're not going to be on the couch.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the couch. So yeah, no, get me on at Honourable Tom.
Yeah, it's on the screen. So yeah, get that on. Get him on Twitter. Lovely stuff. Thanks, you can see him occasionally making a spoof song about Thomas the Tank Engine that we all mock forever.
Fuck. Can't believe you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, every now and again I remember that monstrosity you made and just shudder.
It's to the tune of Drake's song Controller, but it's called Fat Controller. It's about Thomas the Tank Engine.
That sounds amazing.
And I was very high
Yeah, there's no right. Don't you dare blame weed for what you did there. Like, it's not weed's fault. Weed has been responsible for a lot of great creativity of music through the years. It is not responsible for that bullshit that you did.
No, it was at the time I was realizing weed probably isn't my drug.
And musical comedy,
thank you.
Not worth it.
Yeah, but thank you very much for having me.
No worries at all, man. Give it up for Tom Houghton, everybody. Yes, Tom Houghton, lovely stuff. And below me, right, Eshaan, shout out where they can find you, mate.
Right, on all social media, I'm called Michael Packentire.
It is the best handle on social media. Oh shit, yeah. But like, it is just. Oh, I've spelt your name wrong on the screen. So if anyone has been trying to find you, they can't. There you go.
Michael Packentire. I'm called Eshaan Akbar. There's a few things you can actually see me on, or hear me on.
2 A's and 1 N. Sorry, I've had it with 2 N's the whole time.
Yeah, 2 A's and 1 N.
Yeah, sorry, it was a typo, and I'm a bit racist.
Yeah. So on Tuesday nights, you can watch me live stream a YouTube interview called Doing Bits, where I interview a comedian about their new material that they can't try out at the moment. On Wednesday nights and Sunday afternoons, I do something called Whose Goal Is It Anyway on Instagram Live, where I commentate on some of the most famous goals, and you get to play a game where you just say what the match is. I might do team-based versions. I might do Leeds United one day, Liverpool one day. So
nice, man. Shout me out. I'll come on the Leeds one, man. I'll come. Yeah. That'll be good. And also, yeah, give me a shout about that new material thing. I've thought of a really good angle on fat shaming, but I can't tell it to anyone. And you know, that's like one of my like topics. That's like one of the topics that keeps coming back. I think I've got a really good fat shaming bit, but like, I can't say it to anyone. So yeah, I'd love to chat about that.
I'll get you on that, and of course, the invitation is open to Tom and Staunton, of course.
Cool. It would be great if the invitation is open to Tom, but not you, Adam.
And on Thursday nights at the moment, Radio 4, Extra, Beat, and Newsjack Unplugged. So those are the things you can do.
There you go, on the big boy proper radio. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, so thank you very much for having us, for coming on, guys. Not for having us. It's my show. You can get fucked. Thanks for coming on. We've got if you've enjoyed this, then do subscribe. Right, give it a like. All that shit that you get told on every fucking video. There's a reason we do it. It's because a corporation has our balls in the vice of an algorithm, and we need your help to escape. So press like, comment, all that sort of shit. And also, I'm here every day 4:20. Like, these guys will be back on. We've got amazing lineups all this week, especially tomorrow. I've got Funbmi, Omatayo, Laura, Lexx, and Nigel. That's all going on at you can fuck off impersonating me, Staunton, you bitch. So that's gonna be great. Also, like, Thursday is gonna be a mad one. We've got Paul Smith, Adam Rowe, and Kay Kurd. So we're gonna break the fucking internet.
Good luck trying to get a word in edgeways in that one.
I know, man. I'm just gonna sit here and take the fucking likes, mate.
Is that why I'm on, so that you can get yourself ready for what Scouse accents sound
This is it, man. I'm getting worked up. Eventually, I might graduate to Rob Thomas if I like. The scousest man on earth. But yeah, follow me on social media and all that sort of stuff. I'm also on Twitch 2 till 4 every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday gaming, and 1 a.m. Monday to Friday I do comedy, ASMR, truck driving. I drive somewhere, I drive Sheffield to Felixstowe, something like that.
So funny.
And I just whisper weird things as I go. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm really bad at driving the truck. So that's that. But there's genuinely a little community of people who watch me every night be bad at driving trucks and piss themselves when I roll it, or I get stuck in an alley. So, if that sounds like, if you're that bored, if you've reached that level of boredom that you will watch that bullshit, tune in at 1 a.m. Let's say we're back tomorrow. So in the meantime, this has been Inside In, Livin La Vida, Lockdown. We'll be back again tomorrow. Say goodbye, guys.